me quickly introduce to you Honorable Frank Onwumere. I'm so happy to have you on the program today.
Thank you,
Welcome to Nigeria
Asubaba.
Water. Thank you for being on our studio. It's a great delight to
I'm
have you.
okay. I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you for having me today. I'm glad to be here.
A politician, a broadcaster, investor, a farmer.
Anyhow, anything, anywhere you call me, I think I have something to give you.
Let me take you back. The former local government, LGA.
Yes.
You were an ally of the former governor, Rochas.
Yeah, that's my boss.
Okay, so can you give
Former
us an
boss.
insight of what it was like for you in terms of experience in the political development?
Yeah, I must confess to you that Okorocha is an university you must read past if you are close to him. His experience for 8 years was so wonderful. I learned a lot from him. I learned discipline. I learned you don't get tired when you're working with him. 24 hours. You must not be tired. And I learned how to have hope. Sometimes when you hear him talk, you will have a reason to have hope to see tomorrow. My former boss for that 8 years was too wonderful to me, personally.
You were a very strong member of the All Progressives Congress. From
Before.
the days of, you were, that's what I said. From the days of All Progressives Grand Alliance, then to the All Progressives
From Afghan.
Congress.
Yes.
And then we woke up one morning to hear that you made a switch and you were heading for the People's Democratic Party, the PDP.
PDP.
So what was that for?
You see, my name is Frank.
And you were Frank?
I'm Frank. I'm not somebody who, so I must tell you the truth. If things didn't go as white as it's supposed to go, it affects me as a person. It is my nature. So I saw APC. APC is not it's not a party to. If you want to say rule of law, you want to see something 1 + 1, 2, 2 + 2, 4, then you will not be in APC, particularly in Imo State. We brought APC in Imo State when nobody wanted to hear. I didn't even want to talk about it because it text me. When nobody, you can't talk about Buhari in Imo State. In short, talking about Buhari is a taboo in Imo State. 2015. When you go to village and say, we want to vote Buhari, women will be, young youth, say, who is this man? Are you a slave or you're dying or what? They see you as a man who have gone cuckoo. They see you as a mad person.
So why did you all of a sudden now decide to switch politics?
I just felt that the APC in Imo State cannot tell themselves the truth.
And what
I thought that,
the truth?
Yeah, the truth is that APC is a party. Party cannot say, I love this, I hate this. Party is like when people come together and say, we believe one thing, we believe in one ideology, I believe you, Asu. You believe me. We decided to run with one vehicle. Suddenly, the head of the vehicle is a trailer, the body of the vehicle is Peugeot. That's exactly what they did in Imo State. And as we go on, I felt that I didn't see anybody. I don't like a place when you have a meeting in the night, in the morning, you are having a different thing.
But you were also one of those who made a frantic effort, as your name implies,
Yep.
To have the former chief of staff, Ugumba Uchenwosu, be the governor of Imo State. You pursued that vigorously, and we have it on good records that you were at the forefront of ensuring that happened.
Yes, of course, but it didn't work out. The issue is that is something I'm telling you. In this country, Abuja's power and Imo State power. You see, in this nation, you must understand one thing. No need of us deceiving ourselves. There's so much power from the presidency, and there's nothing you can do about it. It looks like by vote, by anything, then you cannot take it away from Uchewonsu, because Uchewonsu have torn and won on 24th of local government. So when it come on going to moving around the local government, which was almost won all the local government. But the power that being, in short, we are still believing God on that in this country when one will be one. And that's why you see it looks like everybody is saying P2B, P2B. People are tired. They want to see whether we can, is it in this nation, can we be able to see that when you come before the people and see one and you tell the people is one, can you be able to, I see Asubaba wearing immaculate white here. Can I be able to say Asubaba is wearing white today? And tomorrow when you were wearing, if you put on suit, I'll be able to say yesterday when I was in your program, you are putting on white. That is first problem of this nation. Lies.
Lies from where?
From the big leaders. Because when it comes from, when you talk about,
Are you saying this because your party was shortchanged?
no, I'm saying it even because I'm not dragging for House of Assembly. I don't want to be a senator. I don't want to be a governor. I don't want to be even a local government chairman. I'm a CEO of Across Africa TV, and I'm a farmer. I don't want to be anything. But it's hard time in this country we start telling each other truth. If we don't start to tell each other the truth, believe you me, Asubaba, we are not yet going to be there. One of the biggest problems is lies. I'm a PDP member now today. One of the reasons why I'm in PDP today is because if I see white, if I come back and I say, is it white? And you say it's white, that's what followers is all about.
Okay, talking about the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, your party just had a convention that produced Atiku Abubakar, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, as the flag bearer.
Yes.
And there's so much outcry that your party is not considering the plight of the Southerners, especially those of the Southeast.
I'm not doubting about that. I cannot say much about it. But let me tell you the truth. If you go to the East, nobody in this time, if PDP didn't go to the East and hold them well, they will lose. That's why it looks like P2B is like blood in everybody's running on our body.
But before we talk about P2B, we'll be talking about your party. So
yes.
Your party, the PDP, is not showing any concerted interest in having at least the vice president
from the
South.
That is the same thing I'm telling you about the party. 1 + 1 is 2. 1 - 2 is what? Same thing. In short, let me confess to you. When it comes on what happened that day, I just joined them. You can still see that hand of Okorocha. PDP, APC. If you see how they operate sometimes, they almost operate like one. But I am in PDP because the devil you know is better than the angels you don't know.
Are you saying the PDP is a devil?
I'm trying to tell you, it's not a message. I have 2 devils, and I decided to pick one.
Let me quickly get back to our broadcaster and, of course, a politician, a former chairman of Okigwe local government area. He's talking politics, now a member of the People's Democratic Party, the PDP. What do you make of the situation, the scenario, and, of course, the present saga that is bedeviling the former Senate Majority Leader, talking about Ike Ekweremadu?
You see, Asu, thank you for this. Yesterday, I made a small clip of video, and it's going viral. I have a problem, and the problem I'm having today over Ike Ekweremadu's case is not Ike Ekweremadu's, it's not the wife.
Okay.
Brother, I want to tell you one thing. I have never heard anybody talk about that child. That girl who have been very, very sick.
Oh, his daughter, Sonia.
The daughter, Sonia.
Okay.
Have you ever heard anybody talking about her? As I'm talking to you now, that girl has been in a very big pain. have been in trauma. Asu Baba, you are a father to a child. How will you feel? How will that good father and good mother feel when a child you love had that such sickness? That's why this nation, we need to wake up. I've said it over and over. Why will we not talk about how to make that girl whole?
We'll get back to that. I'm being joined now by Barrister Leo Ekpeyon. Good evening, Barrister Leo, and welcome to Nigeria Watch. Hello, Barrister Leo, can you hear me? We may have to let Barrister Leo go for now. Go ahead.
So, what am I trying to say? I'm interested on that child. I'm interested on that healing. I'm interested. That's why I told them 2 days ago when I was talking in my studio. I said, look, I'm of age. If my kidney can work, if I give my kidney to that girl, and I will be alive, because I won't exchange my life with her. I'm not a doctor, and I'm of age. Believe you me, Asu Baba, on this studio I'm saying it, I will give my kidney out free to save that life. Britain have caused so much pains and problem in this nation. If you look what we like, listening to bad news. We don't want to say things good. Oh, you came for a murder and the wife have been jailed. Some people say it's 27 years. I'm not a lawyer. Lawyers are in the studio every day discussing how it goes up and how it goes down. Have you been jailed? Everything we turn to politics in Nigeria. Let's use 5 minutes and talk what we can do for that girl. Can the doctors, can this country say, oh, we don't want to lose this future because you people said we should believe that the youth are the future of tomorrow. Let's spend more time talking about how to save life. If I am Ike Kweremadu and I am the wife, I would rather rot inside prison. Stay there, I've lived my life half. Let me die inside that prison and see that child alive. Every father will feel the same way. Then let me come close to that young guy. In Nigeria, we believe in you and juju and charms. How did this guy travel to abroad? That's why we are saying this country, we need to fix this country right. Do you know what have gone wrong? The guy have gone out and enjoy that place and say, oh, after this kidney didn't match, wait a minute, I'm not going back.
So are you saying he was instigated?
Of course, who want to see where there is pepper soup and he will go and enter fire? Who want to see where there 24 hours there is light? And you want him to come to this country where we don't even have light?
Just before we go, in 60 seconds, do you think your party, the PDP, stands a chance to win the 2023 elections?
Party is a party. See, God gives power. If you bring PDP and bring APC today, about of what is going on between Kwankwaso and Peter Obik's case, PDP will take over. And then human beings are not the one to put the vote. There is no light. There is no water. Criminals are killing us every day. Our train burst the other time. If you go to the east, kidnapping. In short, let me tell you, every reasonable man in the east, either you are in Abuja or you are in Lagos, you are saving your life. So 2nd week of January, my wife was kidnapped and we paid almost 10 million plus. Just from Christmas, close Christmas, to go back where we are living.
So
insecurity everywhere. So it's not that, oh, we hate APC or we love APC. We want a change. That's why it looks like P2B is a movement. Everybody, are you Obi? Are you Obi? So a friend of mine called me today. The first thing he asked me, how are you? Good morning. Are you Obi? So that's not what you're supposed to do. We're supposed to be discussing our business.
Thank you so much.
People answer in a second. People are tired.
Thank you.
We are tired of APC.
Okay.
They're not leading us anywhere.
Thank you so much. This is where we're going to wrap it up on the show. Honorable Frank Onwumere is found time to be here. Member of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, former chairman of Okigwe local government area. He will be a regular on the show, and we want to say a very big thank you for having found time to be here. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
PDP is going to win. PDP will win. No matter what anybody is saying. We don't want to be in darkness. Take us where you met us, where rice is 6,000, 7,000. Mineral is 30 naira. For take us there. Sardine I bought the other day is
Thank you.
50 naira.
Thank you.
Before today is 500. Take us where we are, from fire to frying pan.